Welcome back to Our Life Out in the Country. My name's Doug.
And I'm Ashley.
Today, we don't have much time to work, but we got a project that we want to work on. So we're going to try to build a horse feeder. Now, we probably should have already built this feeder, but the reasoning why we waited so long is because we actually had something else in mind. Ashley had done a lot of research before getting the mule and the pony about what kind of feeder she wanted. And we were really sold into this certain slow feeding bag that we found. It looked cool. It had like all these like great
features.
Yeah, like
reviews, everything.
It was supposed to be like amazing, healthier, clean hay, easy to work with, whatever. We actually did end up getting those feeders. So the mule and pony, they were getting the hang of using the slow feeder, but we realized very quickly that we just didn't like it. It wasn't what we wanted or what we expected, so we decided to move on from that. We have been feeding them on the ground, and that's okay, but we do want to get it off the ground.
For less waste, and so they don't eat dirt and manure and stuff like that.
Now, during the day, we feed them outside, and we can set it on the snow for now, and that keeps it pretty clean. But at night, we like to bring them in the stall and feed them in there. So, we'd like to get a feeder built today so that tonight they have a nice clean spot to eat. So let's see what we can do. So we have a pretty good sized mule. She's not huge, but she's big. And we have a smaller pony. We're going to try to make a feeder that's 2 feet tall, and I think that'll be good, but if we have to shorten it, we could always do that. I'm worried about the pony mostly being able to get his head in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be trying to use the scrap wood that we have around the property and just seeing what we can put together with what we have. We got all these boards that we pulled off the old chicken coop roof. These are pretty short, and I think I'm going to use these for the sides of the feeder. So you can see that we actually got the coop all cleaned up, all the insulation that was in there. I did wear a mask and I bagged it all up and got rid of it, so now it's super clean and ready for the final tear down. I'm going to be borrowing a couple pieces of wood from it right now to build the feeder. Maybe not, maybe. Something, right?
Yeah.
We'll try these. We'll give more if we need them, right?
Yep.
Maybe I can put it right on the top. And then put these. So we're just trying to work with the wood that we have, and since it's kind of like rough cut, none of it is really sized to any specific dimension. So we're just trying to figure out what size, like how long to make everything. I think I know what I'm doing. So we're just gonna start cutting and hope it comes out well. And that should, let me think what I was going to do. So we'll call these the bottom. And they'll be like this. These are going to go on like this. We'll make sure it's somewhat square, but I guess it's just a feeder. It doesn't have to be perfect, huh?
Yep.
This will either come out good, bad, or medium. So there's sort of a base. I just want this for extra support in the middle. All right. Is that okay to have it 25 inches up? I'm just making it up, Ash. I don't know. Three. One more.
I think it can go shorter.
So we've decided to drop it down 2 inches based on the wood we have, and we just want it a little shorter for the pony to get his head in. So sometimes you just got to go with the flow and make it up as you go. So let's cut 2 inches off. Planning is the hardest part. Once you get the plan down, building it isn't too hard. These are supposed to go on the ends. I don't really have any screws that will hold them. You take a look at this. Hey guys.
Hi. What are you making?
We're trying to make a feeder.
To throw the hay in the barn.
Replacement. Does that make sense?
No.
Like this. Like this.
There's a pin in there here.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's an 8. That's why I'm messed up. That's an 8-inch board. I need a 6-inch. Watch out, little man. Can you hold that end in? Hold it tight against the face. So this would be one side, thusly. See?
Yep.
So now we're gonna make the other side, okay?
Yeah.
This was 24 inches, right? So we just need some boards now to put inside here. Yeah?
Yep.
Ashley's still working on getting all the little odds and ends, staples, insulation off the boards. And I think I just finished up cutting all the wood that I need. If I did my math right, this should go together pretty quickly now. This is like the quick and dirty horse feeder. It's going to be working good enough for now until we can come up with a better plan. At least the hay will be off the ground. This is all the screws we have left and not enough to finish, so we're going to try to make this work. You ready to see it happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there's one side. And can you stand over here and put your leg against it so it doesn't fall? There's one side. And, all right, I got them both. Hand me one of those big boards. Yep. Let me just get a couple of screws started.
What's wrong?
Let me just put one of these at the top to make sure it's not like tapering in at the top. See?
Oh yeah.
But I left it so there was a little wiggle room, so that's fine. You know what I think I did?
What?
I think both of these are leaning in like this. Like they're both. You get what I'm saying? Let me just get a feel for that. See how this looks? Good. I'll save that for the top. And this one for the top. Alright. I'm trying to conserve my screws because I don't know if I have enough. Cocoon. Come on. It's out a little bit. How's this feeling? That one's in a little bit, out a little bit.
I think it's okay the way it is.
Let me just see what I can do. Guys, I am trying not to be too picky here, but this is hurting my brain to like build something kind of like sloppy. I'm not like, I don't know, sometimes I'm a perfectionist, but I like to try to get stuff straight and even and do it right, and this thing is all wonky and it's just like...
Looks good to me. I like it being kind of rough and thrown together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes against my grain to just get it thrown together.
Makes it look more rustic and
And it's like, it's funny because when I watch other people's YouTube channels, I always love watching other people build stuff because they just throw it together. And I think, how simple, how easy, how quick. I wish I could do that because I overthink it. I overbuild it. I make sure everything's straight and even, and I just wish I could throw stuff together like this. So this is my...
yeah.
This is a good... like,
practice to
yeah.
throw something together.
Yeah. I love watching Jeff at Bobblehead Homestead build like his coops and
yeah.
his stuff, his nesting boxes. That's cool to me. I'm going to use these lag bolts to hook this to the base because right now this is still loose. You see. Whoa! Cracking.
There it is. It's done.
It looks big. Bigger than I expected. Now we got to carry this over there. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so the final dimensions of the box ended up being 2 feet wide, 5 feet long, and about 20 inches deep on the inside, maybe 23 inches tall on it from the outside. So 20 inches, 5 feet by 2 feet. Hopefully they can use it. Let's try it out. And we actually got it done just in time to bring them in. The sun's going down, so We could throw some hay in it and see if they like it. Well guys, it's getting late out. Whoop. Tundra's. She's out there, wondering what we're doing. Let's turn it around so that this side's front. Tundra. Set it up. Do you want to straighten the corner, or do you want it away?
In the corner.
Let's see. We got two escapees. Can you guys even see this? You see? This is why we put up these gates. Look at these two.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to leave. Get in here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hi, Bo.
You gonna check it out? Come on, Tiger. Come on, girl. Come on. Let me see how you can do getting that hay. Tundra, what are you doing?
Go eat.
Let me get that before she takes it over. You ready for bed? So that's how we make a quick hay feeder. We used all the materials that we already had on hand, so that was really cool. And we already made use of some of that chicken house we're taking down, so that's awesome. I think it'll work okay.
Yeah.
Bo was checking it out, and it looks like it'll be at just the right height. I wouldn't want it any taller for him.
It looks like he'll be able to get in there.
He should be able to eat it fine. We prefer a ground feeder, and I know there's so many different types of feeders, really. I mean, you could build them any way you want, but we prefer them as low as we can so that the horse is in the natural grazing position. It's just so much healthier for their respiratory system, their teeth, the way they chew. It's better.
Yeah.
So we wanted just a simple box that would contain the hay.
Keep it off the dirt.
And it has to be tall enough that they're not stepping into it, but short enough that they can eat out of it.
Yeah.
I think we accomplished it.
It's pretty cool that we turned our old chicken coop into a hay feeder.
Yep, and we want to build another hay feeder for the field, but that will be a covered feeder, and that's in the future.
Yeah.
For now, we can throw that on the ground. In the field, there's plenty of clean spots to put the hay, and plenty of people feed on the ground, so that's not a big deal. Project came out good. Got them in just in time. Other than being a little cold and not knowing what we're doing, we got it done.
Yeah, I'm glad it's done. Finally.
We can check it off the list. Ashley's been wanting that, so.
Yeah.
You know, we tried those slow feeders, and it just didn't work for us. We kind of played into the hype of it, of how good they are, and they probably work really well for some people, but it just wasn't what we were looking for, so we changed course. And that's what you got to do sometimes. Try things, see what works, see what doesn't. You learn, you live and you learn.
Yep.
So, good experience.
Yeah.
And my first quick and dirty build, really, and I think it came out good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We should have another one coming soon. We always try. But until next time, take care.
Bye.